ain't cut out to be no goddamn Jesse James. Shout out to one of the greatest American gangsters in the world to ever do it, Johnny Cash. Bad guys wear black, or is it good guys wear black? Hello, you inside the GGN News Network with your host with the most, Nemo Hoes, AKA Finding Nemo. And today I got some real special guests on the show. Yeah, some guests from the #1 show in America and the #1 show in the penitentiary. That's right, y'all. I got the all-star cast from Sons of Anarchy. You dig?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, players? How y'all doing today?
Good.
Well, first of all, congratulations on having the #1 show. You understand me? And being so real and so authentic and so true to the culture. You know, what was it that spawned the idea for the show?
Well, a friend of ours, a guy called John Linson, is a producer. His dad was Art Linson, like a legendary Hollywood producer who produced Heat, a whole bunch of great movies. He's like, he's funny. He's like a method producer. Mm-hmm. Like how an actor will go and really get into a role and go and live in the world and live it and breathe it and try to really understand it. John kind of does that from a producer standpoint. So he met DL, who was in a motorcycle club and up in the Bay Area, and they kind of just got to talking, and DL, he spent a lot of time with DL and tried to absorb the world, and then came up with the idea and took it into FX. And they had a guy, Kurt Sutter, who had been the head writer on our TV show, The Shield.
Which was the shit. We loved that show.
And they really liked him, and so they said, John and those guys were looking for a writer, and said, why don't you put these people together?
Magic.
And bam, the show was born.
Nice. Kurt created everything, for sure. That's a big role, to be the creator. He came up to visit in Oakland, and he just absorbed it. And he looked at it and looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, then he went back and created the show. It was Sopranos West Coast biker style.
Yeah, because it was the time when Sopranos was coming off the air.
So we had to have something to match that, but from this side of the world.
male-driven, crime drama, and they thought, boom, Hamlet on motorcycles. Let's go.
Awesome. We ride bikes out here on the West Coast.
Yeah.
It's a culture thing. That's how we get out.
Right.
From the Hells Angels all the way down to the little homies in the neighborhood.
I know. And we were trying to weave in our own way, tried to put some of that West Coast flavor in, and I've got nothing but headaches, man. You know the amount of shit I get from wearing white sneaks on the show? People in middle America coming up to me saying, dude, I love your show. You know the problem is, why are you wearing white sneaks, bro? We don't wear white sneaks, we wear biker boots. And I say, yeah, bro, because that's you're a fucking dentist.
Thank you.
The bikers and the
real ones?
I got to say, the
in
kids
your club,
of today,
how many
it is
guys
not
in your clubhouse
1969. Everybody, all the kids wear them.
Because it's driven by the youth, right or wrong.
And the kids today,
it's still a young man's sport. No disrespect to us as we get older. Let's just keep it 100. As we get older,
there's a bunch of kids
it's
in their
still
early
a
20s
young man's sport.
that are on it. Their heads are on straight. They're real clear what they're doing,
and they taking it to the next level, right?
Yeah,
you can approve them and say, you know what? I can leave this game in y'all hands and know that it's in good hands.
Yeah.
Because y'all laid the foundation down, the OGs. Like I said about our generation, the 40 and up, we laid down a great foundation for the youngsters that's 20 years old and coming up, because we showed them the right way of doing it. So that way we could pass it off to them and let them run with it.
The guy, John Landgraf, who runs FX, is super cool and really believes in just giving the creative people, the total leverage to go and do what they do. He really doesn't interfere. Because I write too. It's hard to keep writing episode after episode after episode and keep it original and those stories compelling and
keep people wanting to see next week's episode.
And also trying to not tell your story too fast. You have a big story to tell, and a lot of people shoot their low by episode, season 5, and then they're trying to scramble for the last 2 seasons to figure it out. I think again, Kurt did a really good job of kind of putting it out in sections so that we could finish strong.
So what about
we got 2 more seasons to go.
Just keeps getting darker and darker.
It's a groundbreaking network if you watch how it went. In the first couple of years, we killed somebody once every 4 episodes. Now we kill 4 people an episode. It's like,
but it's a necessary killing.
But he had a great character build up, like the whole country, and 10 other countries are in love with these guys. And now they can be like genocide, kill anybody they want, and it's all okay.
All y'all characters are strong, on your own. So imagine when y'all together, y'all like the super friends. Believe that, for real, on some real badass shit. Like, you know, y'all like some real kick-ass super friends, like not like the regular Batman and all them weirdos. We talking about real motherfuckers that we can really identify with, that we can really be like.
Oh, in Miami, it's always moist because, well, first of all, the weather's always changing, but it just depends on, you know, people's moods and stuff. Everybody's like always excited. Yeah. We like to stay dry in groups. You know, 3 is the new 2.
3 ladies?
Yeah, 2 isn't enough
You
anymore.
know, 3 ladies, that's half a round of golf. It's 9 holes.
I know this show is so big to where, you know, it's gotta be people calling from Hollywood that wanna get y'all on other things, you know what I'm saying? And that's just because y'all doing such a great job on this show, so I know other opportunities are knocking at y'all door as far as movies.
I gotta say, I think that this takes a long time to be where they are. You know what I'm saying? These guys have put in more than a decade. Me, I was sitting in a tattoo shop hoping a customer came in and I could do a tattoo on them and hopefully make a little bit of money. So, whoa, how's this changed my life? It's amazing. Yeah, I met some of the best friends of my existence right here. Like, we hang out every day. But what a trip, man. And like, my mom's so proud. It's amazing, bro. I wasn't no walk in the park. You know what I'm saying?
Don't that feel good? Yeah. To be able to make people feel good who really didn't think that you had it in you, but they knew you had it in you. Not that they knocked you, but you know, like my mom, for example, you know, she always used to try to tell me not to sell drugs and not do this, but I had to do it. But because it made me a man, and when I figured out she was right and she wouldn't come visit me in jail, I was like, she told me not to do it. And that's that tough love. So it's like, how do y'all feel towards people like that now that y'all become successful?
Well, it looks like you came out on the other end pretty good.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, pretty good, man.
Right? In the neighborhood, they straightened me the right way.
You did a lot of stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm real close with my mom, and she just split up with a guy after 20-some years. And she would have had to sell her house and all that bullshit, but just because of the position I'm in now, I was able to scoop in and just, you know, buy her house for her and make life a little easier, which I think being able to do that type of stuff is like the, you know, the huge upside of
Shout out to
alone.
moms. Moms, he's a sucker anyway. You understand me? Enjoy life and let somebody find you, because you're a beautiful lady. You understand me? You got a strong son backing you, so don't never let no sucker feel like they can bring you down, moms. Shout out to a real lady.
Right on.
He is. She is. I mean, she's great. She's a great one.
So this is dogculture.com, and I'm,
You know I'm a dog man. Talk about it.
So I brought one of the culturettes. Alexa, come on out here. Damn. Like, you know, we're making shirts, we got stickers, make everything, and just about dogs, especially pit bull rescue that has bleed. Let's have it. Come on, girl. Why, thank you. It's like bleed. A lot of these places have breed selective legislation, and some really great dogs are
So you really about them pit bulls?
Yeah, I really
You know
am.
I owned like 25 pit bulls at one time in 1995, man.
Please, Alexa. Thank you.
I'm a diehard pit bull lover. I got one at the house right now named
I'm
Black
all about
Mamba.
the dog. You see what it says? DOP, dogs over people, bro.
And you
These
gotta
guys are
love
like, they're the best creatures in the world.
Talk about it.
You know, they're better than us.
Talk about it.
They're loyal and beyond diligent and just. That's
So what is
it,
the
man.
deal with this?
I just started this. This is the very first.
And you're
one,
giving
man.
some of the proceeds of this to look up.
You know what? It'll be on the site. It will always show, like, for the next 3 months, we're going to donate to this People Rescue. For the next few months, we're going to donate to this one. We need a bear size one. Alexa, please.
About a 4X.
Right or what, man?
What you guys talking about? We're a large.
You want to?
Your spirit leads you on your journey wherever you're supposed to be in life. You can start off with these kind of friends, and then at the end of your life, or maybe the middle of your life, you'll find some friends that'll help you get to the next page, and you don't have no decision. Like, you didn't have no decision on knowing that these would be your friends. I have a lot of friends that are with me from the beginning, then I have a lot of friends that I met along the way. And I must say that, you know, there's no love like a real friend, no matter what time of the life you meet them, but when you find a real friend, you gotta hold on to them. Is y'all gonna make a video game out of this shit? Cause to me, this shit is a fucking
right?
video game, man.
They should.
No, for real though,
Yeah.
man. That's the next best thing is the video game, man.
Who would you be in a video game?
You could be either one.
But you could choose though.
Yeah,
right?
because you could because
Like
you
you
have
could be
characters.
Bobby Alvarez.
Exactly. Y'all can have some ride going on, some fighting going on, some shooting going on, some sex going on. You understand me? Some drug dealing. You understand me? Some real shit. So they say one of y'all know how to roll cigars good or cigarettes good. Is anybody gonna step up and say it's me? It is I. It is I.
Yeah.
It is I. Says me. Who is it?
I roll like R.J. Reynolds rolled himself.
Seeing is believing. You catch my drift? We're gonna take a 2-minute commercial break. We'll be back in 2 and 2. I need some help. My God.
Yo, what's up? Make sure you subscribe to West Fest. You're on the GGN network.
West.
West
Fest.
Fest. West Fest. Did you get it? West Fest.
West
Subscribe. You're on the GGN network. This here's as cool as it gets.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, that motherfucking bone hit is a major blast for me. That's why I don't do that.
It's kind of hard.
That's just why I don't do that. That motherfucker goes straight to your brain.
That the warriors are coming, we no play. Ay, we at war with the army of haters, and when we kill 'em, we just smoke them like vapors. Somebody get me my crown, 'cause I'm feeling it now. It might be low, but here comes the king. You might be alone, but here comes the king.
Here I come, a stepping in the dawn. Here I come, a stepping in the dawn. Posted up the wall, here and out.
Church, preach, tabernacle.